Hey everyone. So I want to discuss something like for real, like so serious and seriously, it's not a joke that I found very disturbing with regard to the passport, bruh. You know, the one we think I don't know if he's with Kayla or Ken K. Have it your way, but I want you to look at this, and I'm going to make a statement and tell me we don't have a serious problem. I thought about this, and I was like, wow. So I want you to look at this. Keep in mind, he obviously, which it happens, have financial problems. Like I should have sold some stock yesterday, some puts yesterday in the market, and I didn't, and now it's gonna go wrong at 9:30. But it happens. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm fine. I've got dates like, my gosh, March, super cool. Not worried. Okay, but I thought about this here. So obviously, he was financially challenged before he went. Because how could you get there and you only have $15? And then how embarrassing if he's tricking with Ken K or Kayla or Ken, whomever. You paid $50 for her company is what I'm hearing in the YouTube streets. $50. Girl, what kind of must be they call that low budget. Ho ho ho, green giant, $50? What's going on? What you doing? And then on top of that, got the nerve to try to call. I'm assuming to ask some of the money back, because don't forget, he was hungry. I'm hungry. He's crying. But on a real tip, serious problem. Let me play this here. And I said, this is so very disturbing. Grown men like children. So keep in mind, he had to have known his finances before he went. And I thought about it. How could you, if I were to see him traveling, someone said, what do you think he probably has cash wise? Now, the fact that you're traveling, I'm assuming you have some kind of means. Even on a broke man's level, I would probably look at him and say, at best, I'm going to put him at the very best. I'm going to say a range of maybe 5 on his best day, maybe 20, 30,000. That's probably the best he can probably come up with. And I'm not knocking it, okay? What I'm saying, if you have to think, if someone were to say to me, okay, this black man, he's traveling here, does he have $5,000 liquid somewhere? I would be, of course, duh. I would imagine you got something, somewhere, right? You're not 23, and that's nothing, for a person. Your number starts with a 4. Oh my gosh! Now I can see a market turn down. That's where your money was. Totally understand, but still, your liquidity. That's what I would think. 5G's, heck, you shouldn't. Why not? Grown behind man, you don't have $5,000 stand somewhere? And then the thing that he only had 15? Grown men sitting up here tricking and happy. And I thought about it. How could he be so relaxed? Knowing his financial situation, he is in like super crisis mode. Are you kidding me? You might qualify for Section 8 or the EBT card. You might want to run up there. But look, I thought about how could he be so calm and relaxing and chilling with this person and getting his little, I don't know if it's ganja or whatever he may have. Bro, how you gonna be so calm doing that? Check it.
We back in here. I ended the live on accident. I pressed the wrong button.
Smiling.
So we're gonna chop it up. For real. All of us, yeah. We're gonna chop it up. I'm gonna break down this switcher. And I'm coming right back. Let me know if the audio is good. Because I want y'all to be able to hear me. I want y'all to hear me. I want to hear y'all. We're gonna chop it up. It's your boy Jay Rello. Say your chick, I say hello. Gang shit. Peace. Bow.
Gang. Mean bro. He says she's upstairs. She bad. She upstairs. She's sad. Let's continue. Look, don't forget. She's upstairs. She bad. I'm wondering if it's, and he has a nerve to try to entertain some company and with limited funds.
It's a man.
Oh my gosh. Look at him. What you smiling for?
Just came from outside, rolling up something. This shit's crazy, yo. Life is crazy, right?
And in my opinion, you are crazy, right? How could a grown man be under this thing? I thought about that. How could a grown man be sitting up there trying to entertain someone all smiley and happy face, knowing that you are basically, if all you have was a $15, no other form of payment, any moment you could be destitute. But yet and still, your priority was to go and try to do some travel, get my swisher, whatever he said, I guess the weed thing, and entertain a lady like Ken K, Kayla Man, Kayla Ken, whoever it was. And you got your music, and you got your little swisher, and you got your company, and you're good. You're cool. It reminded me when I was a little girl. You know how in the South, when the adults are talking, you just listen, you know, you don't butt in. And sometimes they're like, hey, adults are talking, leave the room. And you just left the room. Okay. And I remember there were two near my grandmother's house. And this was a nice neighborhood. But there were two teachers they lived down the street on the corner, and they had an upstairs house. And I was like, man, just those two ladies live there, you know, the two teachers. And I was like, man, that's got to be fun, you know. And it was a big house, you know, my grandmother's house, because her grandfather had died. It was a nice size. And then they had like a little outhouse, which when they bought it, I think there was a house where you had like maybe like a maid, you know, a housekeeper living in the back. So I remember my uncles going out there, you know, it's like, oh yeah, we're like, everybody's grown. But we want to go and we call it the little house. And it was basically a little house, you know, and it was just fun, you know, nice little middle-class African-Americans. So, but the two teachers that lived on the corner, on the block, upstairs house, everything was kept nice in those days. People didn't tear up. Well, this was middle class. Okay. And the two teachers made a statement. I thought about this man right here. Made a comment. I remember overhearing the adults talk, and these were preferences. They were Black females, but very, very, pale skin. I mean, seriously, sometimes like whiter than the white person. Okay. And they I remember hearing them say this about hearing the older women say this, repeat what the teacher said. And they said, oh, a Black man, he doesn't really want nothing. He doesn't want nothing. Never forget, they said, all he want is some high yellow woman, some drink, and some music. And they were saying, yeah, like some drink, like some Kool-Aid. That's all he want. Just give him a high yellow woman, some Kool-Aid, and some music. He don't want nothing in life. And, you know, I heard that. And, you know, I mean, this is like so long ago. I mean, I was like a kid, okay? And then I thought about this right here. And I thought, wow. Not concerned about his financial situation. Dude, you should be sitting there not only trying to find a job and get you a side hustle going and get a business and learn to invest. You should be basically frantic on the inside, like totally freaked out. Like they might have to get you a bag for an anxiety attack. And I said, look at this video. We're here decades later, and broke as at $15. You don't have no more cash? Huh? And yet and still, as you can see how he's behaving on the video, he got his music going. He's got a lady or maybe a lady. It could be a trans woman, whatever. He's got company. No offense, you can't even afford the company. You cannot afford the $50 that is not in the budget. And yet still, he's sitting there jamming, got his music on, and got his live, and got his Switcher thing, gonna fire that up, and he's happy as a lark. If you only have $65, that's all. Look how stupid they are. Spent 50 on tricking or 50 on company? Is that what you did? You said you paid her. So you gotta pay for company, yeah, aka tricking. So at that point, you only had $65 and you spent 50 on tricking. What does that tell you about these men? Say what? Heck, if one of my options don't go right, I'm going to be out of $4,500 on tomorrow. Not a happy camper. Should have sold that earlier, huh? But life happens. I'm not going to be happy about that's concerning. I'm not going to go, oh, well, that's okay. I have another 40s. Let me go ahead and go shopping. Girl, no. You know, whatever you've got, try to make up for those losses. That's how, I don't know, people with common sense do. I thought about that. So wait a second. So you paid her 50 and then you got 15. So that's 65. You couldn't even afford the company, homeboy. But yet and still, look what he did. Yet and still, look what he did. If you only had that 65 and then trying to ask for it back, listen, you can't trick like that. What does that song say, T.I.? It ain't tricking if you got it. Well, you don't got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. Me, you ain't never gotta go in your wallet. My chicken have what she want. No. With him, somebody gotta always go in their wallet. Why? Because the dust bucket kings ain't never got it. I thought about that. This speaks like major volumes, and so hello, not in a good way. This is like scary. So you had $65 and you spent $5 on tricking with Ken K? Is that what you did, sir? And now and later, sitting up in the airport crying, I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? With the staff, they're laughing at him. I've been on the phone, lost my voice. I'm hungry. Wow. But you, again, $65 and 50 that went toward tricking. Went toward I'm going to call her, I don't like tricking. I'm going to be respectful. Went toward a company keeper, pay to keep him company. What happens? I don't know. But seriously, do you not see a bigger problem? Please tell me you're not a father. Please don't do this to us. In this group, and I'm a Black person, proud of who I am, love the skin I'm in, we have enough problems. Please tell me that you did not procreate. Any woman that did, sweetie, please stop. This should be the face of birth control, who not to procreate with. I'm like, wait a second, let's rewind here. Ooh, Tesla's up. Let's rewind. The market is up. Let's rewind. I'm sorry. I keep it on like the market like all day, basically. It like all day. Seriously, literally all day. Okay. But yeah. Who does this? Who does this? And now you wonder why. The group is at the bottom. And women gonna keep on procreating with these type of men. Do you not see we have a serious problem here? Some serious programming needs to occur. And the thing and then I thought about it. I read the comments that you guys say, and I've heard about it, and I've seen other videos. All these homeless Black men in Atlanta begging in the inner city. All these, and that's why they're so angry. You don't have, as my dad, old school, used to say, kind of funny. Because I was like, wow, I want to see what that looks like. As my father used to say, you don't have goose, CHIT, goose chit sense. And I was like, what? No, he didn't tell me that. Oh my gosh, no. But if somebody does stupid, does like really, really stupid, it was like, kind of funny. It was like, what did he, I heard him say that. Can you believe this happened? This person doesn't have, and I thought about it. Boy, if he had my father, well, first of all, it wouldn't happen, but you gonna get it. He gonna talk to you, so it's gonna set your brain. He know how to get to you. Okay, he would give you a lecture that make you think like, oh my God, thought provoking. You do something. So what are you doing, sister girl? You're trying to be cool. Also, you want to ruin your life? You want to be a failure in life? Where is it has to be the seed of poverty, which I don't come from that. It has to be. And that whole point, this has to stop. I mean, we're like common sense 101. I thought about that. If you were broke when you got there, but she got 50, left at 15, you couldn't afford the 50, but yet and still he did that to have some fun. And coming back with $15, maybe he's just used to being broke. I mean, this is beyond broke. I mean, you're like one little and you're destitute. You have any money coming in? Maybe he has a job. But this right here it just tells you a lot about the person's intellect, or in this case, I'm willing to say lack thereof. It speaks volumes. And I thought about it. That's probably why a lot of them are sitting up there, as people are saying, they see a whole lot of homeless black men. It's the decisions that they make. 65. That's like you down to your last $10,000, ladies, and you can sit up in I got 11,000. Oh my goodness, let me go over here and buy me a Chanel bag. I got to get me a flap bag. You need to flap yourself out of that store. But I got 11,000. Why would you, girl? $10,000? That doesn't make any. It's nonsensical. So for you to already be on limited funding, and this is so true, they're like children. And it's just like, he's like, hey kids, we're having a meeting today. So yeah, we're having a meeting, people coming over, go to your room or go out, go outside, or the adults are going to be talking. So the whole world's being run. You're not included. Yeah, I wonder why, because they already know. You are like a child. You have an infantile mind. You're like a darn kid. How are you going to make good business decisions? You don't have common sense. You can't even do that. And then you want to sit up here. You want to sit up here and try and what? Run a household? I don't see how. Oh, that's the bell. When that bell rings for Wall Street, the market opens, sometimes we joke around here, we're like, hey babe, scam time, so that's just the bell. Wall Street. Oh my gosh, man, how am I damn? Oh yeah, so yeah, that's just the bell. Nvidia is going like crazy, y'all, crazy, super crazy, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. But yeah, just think about it. Just think about it. How the hell are you going to sit up here? I need somebody to please tell me. How the hell are you going to sit up here with limited funds? I thought about it. You place tricking or some company, and all you have is $15 left in your bag. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. You so gotta be kidding me right now. You gotta be freaking kidding me. That's all you have. And how's he going to run a household? Oh, hey, well, I had to go have some fun with my friends. I don't have any money to feed the kids. I have to go have some fun with my friends. How we going to feed the kids? Call your mama. Uh-oh, the light bill's due. Uh-oh. Are you really serious? But you want to be respected. I just can't. So this right here, you wonder why a lot of them are in poverty? When you see them begging, I wouldn't give them a dime. Leave them where they lay. Or tell them, better yet, call Ken K. Ken Kayla, Kayla Ken. Leave them where they lay, they can call Ken K. Call a preference. And you wonder why you're at the bottom. You wonder why you're at the bottom. Like, really? You gotta wonder. You wonder why you're at the bottom? Because guess what? I can kind of tell you. Oh, you put yourself there, sir. You belong there. You're a bottom dweller. A certified bottom dweller. That's why you're at the bottom. I just made a trade. That's the sound you hear. That's why you're at the bottom. I thought about that. So this right here with these men, and then you got the silly women, Lord, we're going to have to pray for you. You got the silly women sitting up here and going to still procreate with them. This right here, the article I did about the Republicans, listen, this right here, dealing with these men. Now, here's the part I'm going to say, and I'm opposed to them not, wanting to maybe add benefits for the poor women and children, okay, that need it, and especially if it's for something like, food, you think so, in medical, I am totally opposed to that, but the Republicans, I'm not surprised, okay? But here's what I'm going to say. Ladies, do you not think, aside from my opinion on that, do you not think the Republicans, on that article I did, the video last night, do you not think that they can figure out that a lot of these men on this screen they're utilizing the same benefits that the baby mama is getting for the kids and herself? You think they don't know that he's sitting up to a pork chop in his old chopping up jaws, chopping up jaws, eating the food from the EBT? You think? And the next thing you know, she end up pregnant again. Oh, she pregnant. You don't think they can figure out that little TT is at the table? You think? Really? Huh? You don't think that they already know that? Newsflash, boo. They do. They already know. They already know you're going to use some of that money to feed your man. Well, somebody ain't got to do a darn thing. They already know that, boo, about you. You're going to feed that man, aren't you? Well, I just did a quick call on NVIDIA and already made $82. And that's been, 2 minutes? You heard the little sound go off. Hey, that's a quick little trade, but I'm just going to kind of hold it. But yeah, you don't think they know that? The money's also going to him? So as I said before, you better get it together. Keep being an IOD, incubator of destruction, carrying the seed of poverty D. They got news for you, boo-boo. Democrats not going to be able to save you. They're not. You saw that in Mississippi, that article. Republicans, boom, no debate. What the Democratic guys say, the reps say, if you don't want to pay for the hospitalization, at least, vote for it to feed them. Boop! No, because they know that some of these foolish women, seriously, and it is foolish, not to be insulting, they're going to use it for this right here, so they're going to starve you out. Hate to say it, yo man. Because some don't even realize you're in the shape that you're in because of your man. How dare a man put children here that he can't afford to feed? You got to be kidding me. How dare he? Again, they know you're in the shape that you are in because of your man. So as a result, since you have hitched your wagon to a loser who cannot make common sense decisions, I'm sorry. You're going to pay the price. Okay, that's my second trade. That's why you hear that. My second trade. That's why you pay. You're going to pay the price. And I say that because I care. Child, you're going to pay the price. Go ahead. Keep the dust in your life. You're going to pay the price. It's not going to be good. Run while you can. But this right here, think about it. Common sense. Do you have a retirement plan? We know it can't be a portfolio because if he did, you can get on that phone to you can get on the phone to the broker, you can get online, transfer some money, boom, just like that. You need 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000. You can do it. All you gotta do is call them or get online. If you got more money, 100,000, do that. Whatever the deal is. You do know they have like cards, like Schwab, you think? You can use that, you think? Didn't even have that, because if you did, it would have made home. They can't even get there. So if they can't even get there for themselves, and when they do get there, you know what they do. They can't even get there. So yeah, these ladies, ooh, news flash for you. Sorry to tell you. Sorry to tell you. Newsflash. With these dudes, it's going to have an adverse effect on you. You can't sit up here and carry the seat of poverty. And I'm just saying, from what I see, then you're going to go to the state, oh, hey, can you guys help me? Come take care of me. Help me. I got some children that, he left me. They've been doing this for decades. Come on. And now you're going to be getting less help. Why? They're going to, I'm sorry, I think a lot of people are going to be starved out. But keep on, and they already know this right here. That's why they don't have to worry. They can always count on the BC. They can be all willy-nilly with their finances. They don't have to worry. Why? They can count on the BC. If not disappearing daddy, but some black woman is going to come through for him. Well, let me go up here to this office and try to get some food and get some things going. And then he'll be sitting up. He's been sitting up all day. Yo, man, what's up? He'll be sitting up all day, chilling. Then come home to a plate of food. Come home, laying his old Timberland Nike Air 2 Cliff feet. I'm sorry, not Cliff feet. I shouldn't say that. But I just have such disdain for these men. Laying their old non-working boots, Timberlands, Jordans, J's under somebody's roof and have never a rent bill or rent or mortgage they've never paid. But they got somewhere to stay. So this is what happens when you hitch your wagon to a loser. They're going to starve you out. How come the babies keep coming? Don't see any marriages. We keep seeing bad financial decisions, as in this case, and the babies keep on coming. Go ahead and sign up to carry the seat of poverty D. It is going to have an adverse effect on me. So this is your king. Ladies and gentlemen, look on the screen. Y'all got a king. This is your king right here. Okay, good example. Now, trading. Here what he could have did if you know how to trade, done. So just now, I'm just doing a little zero expiration date. Just while I'm talking to you guys on this video, okay, I just made $117, $118 just now. Just a good example on, I did an NVIDIA call, zero expiration date. You hit the little sign thing. Let me go ahead. So that right there, that's what it is up. So you mean to tell me you on the internet know how to do a live? You should have got your butt. You should have learned how to trade, and you could go ahead and just, hey, what's going on in the market today? Let me try zero expiration date. I do it sometimes, all the time. Hey, get some beer money, lunch money. So just now, that trade, $18. I rounded up. $118. You could have did that, dum-dum, if you'd learn about investing. But no. All you have to do is I learn from people even on YouTube. Black Girl Stocks, I'm all over that. I checked out Kelly O'Gee. Thanks, Kelly. I even paid the subscription. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a video on it. And that's with Henry? So just now, as a good example, and I'm still in my slippers. I just did a call on NVIDIA. And I'm sorry, no, that wasn't zero expiration date. One was that one I just did was it expires tomorrow, so just one day. It was at 2:33. I did a 2:27.50 call. Boom, got $118. He could have did that instead of getting online and embarrassing our culture and the people and asking for $100. Then let's see, dumb, as you're waiting, you can like do it again. You understand? You can rinse and repeat. You can do it all day. Why couldn't he do that? I just did that just now. NVIDIA call, 2:27 expires tomorrow, $118. Boom, gonna get that little change, girl. I got my bigger money and other things. But it's things like that. What if you did that every day? You're not gonna tell me you can't make on a bad day you can flip $500. You're not gonna tell me you can't do it. I ain't buying it. A stock on a roll, I have set my butt there. I'm supposed to meet somebody. I said, oh, I made 4. A stock on a roll, yeah, I'm gonna have to cancel. I see it keeps going. In and out. I did that one time, in and out. And that was maybe 3 weeks ago. In and out, in and out. The husband said, yeah. I said, oh, I did good. I said, yeah. He said, how'd you do today? He said, oh, you did. He said, yeah, you did like 4. I said, no. I said, actually, I had to cancel that. I couldn't make it. I said, because it kept on going. And I kept on going in and out. And I kept on going. And then I kind of made me like $12,000 that day. It's not going to happen every day. So when it does happen, you better hit the girl. You better go out gas, no brakes. Go get you some money. Forget that. I can't do lunch in and out. It's on the roll. I'm going to keep on going. Keep on going. You know how to read. Don't tell me what you can't do. Lazy. But this is your king. This is how they operate. Went back in already. And guess what? Now, the other position I just went back in, it's up $47.50. Up $47.50. So that right there, the 118 and that, you made some money for the day. Let me do my little math. So that's $47.50, and I did 118. Man, I tell you, this is sad. You deal with numbers all day. Okay, hold on. Let me see if it moves a little bit. But my whole point is, this is what a Dusty can do. But no, they rather sit up. Well, somebody send me cash up. They rather sit up and ask somebody for money. What kind of man is? I'm a female. They rather sit up and ask somebody some money. I'm hungry. He should stay hungry. If you sit up here and learn how to trade, you wouldn't have this problem if you were industrious. But you chose to trick your money off. I'm hungry. Well, stay hungry. Okay. Oh my gosh. So now the second one I did is up $85. Okay. So 118. 118 plus $85. Oh, that's $203 as I've been talking with y'all on this phone. And it hasn't been a full 15 minutes since I did the last trade. And that is on a 1-day expiration date. It expires tomorrow. Why he couldn't do that? So go ahead. You think I'm being mean. Care to see the poverty D is going to get to the point. I just can't have any sympathy for you. This is your king. But he got time to party. Got his music on. He got his little ganja split, whatever he going to do, and paid $50 to Kayla or Kim K. Hey, then sitting up. I'm hungry. I'm sitting up here crying. Lord, I'm not telling anybody to do it, but again, I did an NVIDIA February 24th, 2023, 227.5 call. And already, what's that little money? Already. And catch the green quick, ladies. That's $203. $203. I have no sympathy for him. $203. And I've been talking to you. And this video's going a little bit longer. But yeah. So why could he do that? So you can do that, and you could have caught yourself your own plane without embarrassing the culture. He's embarrassed black men. Just got us looking, man, and it's got us just embarrassed. Oh, hell no. I'm sorry. Hold on. The $85 done went to 122. I got to give me another order in, boo-boo. 122. So I've already made 118. Let me go ahead and just sell this little old one. It expires tomorrow. Hey, 122. I'm going to sell. Bum, 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 bum. One moment, people. Sell the clothes. Boop. So 122 and 118. Uh-huh. You hear that sound? That's the sound of my trade. So hold on. 118 and 122 is what I've already made. On NVIDIA call, 227. NVIDIA call, you're not a put. 227.50 call extends tomorrow. So you know you want to go ahead and get out. So you got a little, definitely going to be able to eat today. So I just made, let's see. I did the 118 plus, what was that? Yeah, 122. Boop, $240. So I don't have to ask my subscribers for lunch money. $240 already done for the day. Now I got some bigger plays set for tomorrow. Well, you know, the rest of the time. Next week, please. I need some action to go down next week. I've got a lot of money on the line, so please, please go down next week so I can make some money. But you get my whole point. As I'm talking to you, and that just turn on the TV, dum-dum, you can see what's going on. NVIDIA ran way up. So I already made over $200 this morning. He could have done that. I've already made 200, and it's a small, but I wanted to give you an idea. $240. He could have been trading while he was on that phone, but he wasn't. Lazy butt. Anyway, this right here, if you don't see that these men, there is a major problem, I don't know what to tell you. Because, baby doll, there is a major problem. If you can't see it, you don't want to. They don't even have, just common sense skills. This is just very disturbing on so many levels. Don't even have common sense skills. Common sense is not common. But sitting up here, sure trying to play the tricking game. So you can go ahead and hitch your wagon to them if you would like. Go right ahead. You might end up being eliminated with no help in sight. Thanks for sharing. I know it's kind of long, but like I said, just what I just did, just now what I just did, there is no excuse. NVIDIA, 2.75 call, and I've made $240. I ain't got to lie, Craig. I don't need to ask, hey guys, it's simply here. Can you guys come and help me? I pray the day oh my gosh. But his money was that low. Why? It is the decisions that he made, and I'm out. Crazy nut.